There are wonderful traditions in every country and every family. And speaking of family traditions, our next keynote speakers have an incredible heritage of music that they will share with us. The brilliantly talented chorus and dance group from Japan, bless4, made their major debut in 2003 with Good Morning, Mr. Sunshine. Since then, some of their hit songs include Stitch is Coming, Extra Magic Hour, Miiro, Let's Have a Party, and Susei no Aquarian. Their documentary, The Entertainers, was aired in over 90 countries around the world. And their music is to be featured in the Ryukyu anime movie, Tadashiro no Kamiuta. Well known for their singing, dancing, and performance abilities, these four siblings have continuously brought entertainment up to the next level. 18 years after their initial debut, they have hosted performances across the globe and have continued to impress audiences with their talent. And now let us present bless4.
Hello! We're known as the Entertainers from Japan.
Whoa, we are warriors. Whoa, the time has come to take a stand. Give me your hand, no one can stop us. We will fight, 'cause we are warriors. We're
We are a sibling chorus dance group.
We are the four siblings of bless4.
I am Akashi.
I am Kanasa. I'm Akino.
I'm Aiki.
Pleased to meet you.
fear has me down on my knees. I'm begging, please, someone save. Don't betray. Help me breathe. Surrender. No, won't feed the hunger of dead. Oh, I'm not finished yet. Heart is racing, battle raging. You will see.
Oh, I am the master of my life. I choose to change and behave with a new attitude. Nobody ever made history by only following footsteps that lay before you. This is the moment where I gotta lose. I won't play the victim, I'm going to rule. The clock keeps on ticking, your time is now slipping, so stand on.
I am a warrior.
I feel it running through me in my veins.
Warrior. My soul's on fire.
On the rock, we'll never be the same.
Now throw your fists up. We're warriors.
Did you think you can beat me? Huh, that the odds are against me. Well, light 'em up, you can see when it's bright. The inner strength that I carry, there's no weak in my eyes. Talk about past glory. Well, hope that ain't your only story. Yeah, you can knock me over, but I'll never stay down. I'm gonna fight till I win, I'm gonna show you my crown. Oh, I am the master of my life. I choose to change and behave with a new attitude. Nobody ever made history by only following footsteps that lay before you. This is the moment where I gotta lose. Won't play the victim, I'm going to rule. The clock keeps on ticking, your time is now slipping, so stand on.
I am a
Let me share my story.
No, let me share my story.
No, let me share my story.
No. Let me share my story.
Okay. How about
We will all share our story.
have been working together for 18 years as a bless4, and we sing, dance, write, compose, arrange, choreograph, costume making, and stage productions, concerts, and fashion shows. We also started a school at our bless4 studio to develop teachers and artists and program producers. We have been singing all around the world.
In the United States, South Korea, Germany, Thailand, Indonesia, Hong Kong, China, Taiwan, the Philippines, Malaysia, Spain, and more places.
We have been awarded the Jazz Rock Silver Award, ranked #1 on iTunes, and ranked #1 on the Oricon Weekly and Monthly Anime Singles Chart, on Billboard Hot Animations, and on the iTunes Japan Top Hits Chart. We have been ranked on the music charts in New Zealand, Brazil, US, Australia, Canada, Thailand, France, and Germany.
We have produced theme songs for teams in Major League Baseball, American football, auto racing, singing songs over 50 anime games and commercials. 2 contest certifications had a million-seller hit, and we were also Taekwondo champions and met many wonderful people along this way. Did this help you to get to know us?
So, should we start from the beginning? Rewind! No, not that far back.
So,
Yes, that's better. This is our parents, Haru and Yoshi. They met and got married, and my older brother was born. Then they moved to US. Then I, Kanasa, Akino, and Aiki were born. Our father's dream was to create family entertainment, and our mother was supportive of his idea, so she took us to take piano lessons.
I didn't like piano much, and I soon quit. I now regret it.
And when we were young, they would give us toy instruments as a Christmas present. But you know what? The family entertainment didn't start from the music. It began from martial arts.
I'll let you know that pain is weakness leaving your body. And sweat is a good thing. It's just your fat. Crying to hide behind insecurities. Don't love the truth can hurt. Don't blame the world for who you are. Wake up the choice.
Akashi's dream when he was young was to become like Jackie Chan.
I really wanted to become an action star, and I worked hard because my siblings also got involved.
He was a tough coach.
And he forced me to do backflips.
We weren't allowed to eat dinner until we had finished our practices for the day. He was very strict about practices. Crazy!
Together with friends from the same Taekwondo dojo, we formed a group called the Flying Dragons and began doing performances. At that time, we weren't doing singing and dancing performances, but rather using martial arts, performing Taekwondo forms, and demonstrating battles and fight scenes. At that time, my father participated with us in singing, and my mother made our costume. I think of this was the beginning of our family entertainment. And we also sang at the various places, but these are mostly at my older brothers and sisters' schools and at the local festivals. We also performed at many different events, including Martin Luther King Jr. commemoration.
One day, we learned that our grandmother became ill and her condition was very serious. Not knowing our grandmother or our relatives, and we didn't know how to speak Japanese, our family made the decision to move to Okinawa so we could get to know our roots and meet our grandmother and other relatives.
I really hated the idea of moving to Okinawa, Japan, because it made me feel empty being separated from my friends and the places.
To me, it was like a great adventure, and I was very excited.
I was pretty young at that time, and my feelings are more like, yeah, let's have a party.
And as for me, I was young, And I remember the move was more like school excursion trip or a field trip to me. But I clearly recall the instant the plane landed in Okinawa, my older brother, who had been complaining about moving, said,
This is the place for me.
I still remember him saying that.
When we were living in the United States, we took off our shoes inside the house and loved eating lots of Japanese food. But when we returned to Japan,
We
all experienced culture shock.
I mean, I already knew that there was no kimono, samurai, ninja. But as a kid, I was hoping.
Okinawa is amazing. You can hear the sound of shamisen wherever you go.
I was scolded when I stepped into the house with shoes on.
Everyone takes shoes off at the front door. That's why there's a big step after you enter the door.
And kids walking outside at night alone?
In Okinawa, at the end of every celebration, they do what they call kachashi dance.
And we were given money on New Year's Day.
As you can see, we discovered many surprising things. Having returned to Okinawa, we wanted to experience the culture, so we played the shamisen and the drums, did the ryukyu dance, met relatives, and studied Japanese. Through these, we were able to get to know our roots for the first time. I was happy to meet my grandmother, play with my relatives, and hear old family stories. I was able to deepen my ties in a way that I couldn't do in United States.
At first, I couldn't communicate with my grandmother, but as we did lots of things together, such as fishing and preparing food, especially curry rice, I slowly but surely learned to speak Japanese, and I reached to the point where I could communicate with her.
At my grandmother's house, we would experience what they called kame kame attack, which means eat up, eat up. So every time we went there, we ate until our stomach were bursting.
She would sit in the front row at our concert. She had a good memory and was always happy, and she was a best friend with my mom.
Our dear grandmother passed away last year at the age of 99. I'm so glad that we created so many memories with her.
Sayonara is a Japanese word, but we don't think of it as a word that means goodbye. We believe it means a promise to meet again someday.
So until the day when we can see our grandmother again.
Sayonara, please don't say goodbye. 思い届け忘れないでまた会えるから Sayonara, I won't say goodbye. あの日君と約束した I'm always by your side. please don't say goodbye 思い届け忘れないでまた会えるからさよなら I won't say goodbye あの日君と約束した I'm always by your side yeah.
After we moved to Okinawa, we transitioned from martial arts to music. We had never sung prior to this, so our singings were all over the place. But through practice, we gradually improved. One day, a scout in Tokyo called us and asked our dad, "Can your children harmonize?" Dad lied and said, "Yes, they can." We were all surprised and we thought, well, we can practice. With our mother's support, we started practicing. And by the next days, we were able to sing a 2-part harmony, ultimately singing 4-part harmony.
Don't give up, you will see under your flesh and bones a heart of gold. Just look up and be free, open up, you will see from within it will be revealed. You've got a heart of gold. You've got a heart of gold. You've got a heart of gold.
まあこれからもね
We still got more to practice and work hard as we continue to move. I thought my dad lied over the phone. It really wasn't a lie. He believed in our potentials. His reply encompassed our future possibilities.
We traveled to Tokyo for our debut, and we needed to decide on our group name. When bless4 was suggested, I wasn't thrilled with that name because it didn't sound cool. But one day, as I was going for running, I grabbed my shoes, but I dropped them. When I picked them up, I saw the word bless stamped on the bottom of the shoes. I thought, this is a sign. We've got to use that name. And ever since, bless4 became the name of our group. It means bless and for. We are blessed by you, and we have called ourselves bless4, with the hope of being able to share blessing with all of you through our music.
We were able to make our long-awaited debut.
Morning, Mr. Sunshine. 昨日より今日はいっぱい笑う幸せは明るい顔空が大好きだから
まあもちろん
Of course, a lot of good things and difficult things along the way. The path we traveled had both ups and downs.
That's right. For example, I was 11 years old when we made our debut. So it was before my voice had changed. 1 year after our debut, my voice started changing. It was right at our busiest time. We were doing more than 365 live shows a year. During those busy times, I felt very embarrassed and frustrated because I couldn't always hit the notes. And I often wasn't in the mood to sing, and I didn't want to sing. But at one point, I talked with my siblings and with the producers, and Akino backed me up on the high notes. Eventually, we were able to overcome the challenges together.
Try to imagine this. You live with your siblings, you work with your siblings. We go to church together and we hang out with the same friends, so you are with siblings 24/7. So if we had the fight before stage, the harmonies sound muddled. even if we were getting the right pitch because of our emotions are not in tune. So if we fight, we would do everything to talk things out and patch things up.
The music company took good care of us, but we received a lot of comments about our physical appearance, how we dressed, and many other things. And in addition, we received many negative comments from people who had watched us on TV, like, we were ugly, fat, why were these kids picked? Or other kids have better talents. And I remember feeling very insecure about myself.
Because of this, I grew very scared of singing in front of people. For more than 3 years, I would get extremely nervous when singing in front of crowds. My hands would shake, I experienced stomach ache, then I often couldn't continue singing because of increased saliva in my mouth. So I remember crying uncontrollably after every live performances. But at that time, my family and my siblings were always supportive and would encourage me, saying, "You're okay, hang in there. I know you will do better next time." And so it reminded me of the importance of family. And I'm so happy that I can sing together with them. The word music in Japanese has 2 kanji characters, sound and fun. I was stunned when I looked at these characters. Up to that point, my mind was focusing on things that didn't matter. But I decided to remember why I was really doing music and that I would try to spread the passion by singing. And from that point on, it started to change to the fun of music. I'm so grateful to know how wonderful music is.
Music is
fun!
Though daily stress and worry won't just go away, I think that every day can, in some small way, become a party by just changing our outlook and being upbeat.
Let's have a party! Come on, let's go! Let's have a party, let's have a party. Let's have a party, let's have a party. Let's have a party, let's have a party. Hey, hey. Let's have a party, let's have a party.
Every day to work, school all day long.
Let's have a party, let's have a party.
押して押されて駆け引きだらけの world.
Let's have a party, let's have a party.
Oh, turn up the music, get ready to leave.
Hey.
Necktie 外して throw up your heels.
Let's go!
目を閉じて感じる beat. Whoa, 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 whoa. 飛び跳ねて
Let's have a party, let's have a party.
Dance, dance and let the beat take all your fears. Now shout, shout, just shout it out loud. Now cry, cry and let the music take control. Come on and live all your life.
Let's have a party, let's have a party. Let's have a party, let's have a party. Let's have a party, let's have a party. Let's have a party, let's have a party.
Getaway time and cotton that stress. Whoa, shake it out.
Let's have a party, let's have a party.
明日のことより今を生きてゆこう。
Let's have a party, let's have a party.
Oh, turn up the music, get ready to leave. Necktie 外して throw up your heels.
Let's go!
目を閉じて感じる beat. Whoa, 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 whoa. 叫びましょう。
Let's have a party, let's have a party.
Dance, dance and let the beat take all your fears. Now shout, shout, just shout it out loud. Now cry, cry and let the music take control. Come on and live all your life.
Let's have a party, let's have a party. 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 Are you living now?
Just take a look to your left and take a look to your right. 우리 아가 루미는 싸웠고
Are you living now?
You know where to go. It's more about your way. 모두 아게 루미도 싸웠고
have a party.
United States, Okinawa, or Japan. You can love where you live. We wanted to mix everything that was good and make our own music, which led to the creation of this song, Terashiro no Kamiuta. It took us quite a while before we came to this sound, but it feels like it is expressing our roots. We are creating our concert together with the Okinawa Sanshin, Eisa, and Ryukyu dance.
皆さん聞いてください。寺城の神歌。Hey, let's go! Come on, music! Hi-ya! されてた真実仙台の身が知る「しての記憶をたどって王国への扉開こう」「無限に広がる夢を囚われた理由も」「高い飛べた息決して忘れてはいけない」「軸を飛び越え
Thankfully, we receive feedback from our guests who came to see our performances, saying something like, "I was overwhelmed. I felt like I was watching a musical. The harmonies were so beautiful." Or saying something like, "I really enjoyed the overall entertainment." Of course, we continue to work to improve our skills and elevate things like that for better performance. But hearing those feedback from our guests truly becomes a motivation in our lives, and it helps us work even harder as we press onward.
And that's why we are thankful that we lived in the US and Japan and for being able to visit many countries through music. When we learn about the culture and the language of a country and eat the local food and interact with the people, I feel that I can take another fresh step forward. The reason why we started the music and why we are still doing the music,
Because we love music.
Because it has changed us.
Because it's fun.
To share tons of love.
we want to convey to all of you watching and listening
Inspiration.
excitement.
Hope.
The importance of families.
Courage.
Love.
We want to convey and express all these things through our music. Though we do not know what the future holds, we will continue to fill the pages with each of our stories.
We can listen to the stories of our relatives and ancestors.
And I look forward to being able to encounter many stories here at the RootsTech.
Everyone, if you ever come to visit Japan, please come to see us. Bless4! Woohoo!
And be sure to eat lots of the delicious food in Japan.
We look forward to seeing you again.
We are the
Bless4!
Bye-bye.